All right, so this is me prepping. I'm not actually sending this yet. Just want to make sure there's no issues. Because what I need to do is get out of these. I need to sell some of these puts. I'm totally over invested right now because I threw a tantrum yesterday. So I got to sell a couple of these puts, these 516, April 16 puts. I got to get rid of this 511 like as soon as I can, like as soon as the market opens, and then buy back these 515s. And then I'll ride the 516s up throughout the day as far as I can before they decide that I need to exit out of them because I don't have the capital to execute. End of the day or somewhere in the midst of the rally, I should say today, probably near the end of the day or midday. I'll probably adjust myself to be more on the short side, and I'll close out of calls at some point today. Hermes, stop it. Hermes, stop it. Hermes, stop it. I'll give you bacon in a second. What the heck? What the heck? Where did my buying power go? Fuck, for Christ's sake, this is going down. I didn't get it yet. Oh, thank you. Whew. Oh, look at that. Now that is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now, if I could have got yesterday on top of this, that would have been something else. Like every trader knows when, like, it's like the worst feeling when you're right and you still lose money over something like the pattern day trading rule. Like that right there sets me off because it's happened to me so many times when I was learning how to trade. The pattern day trading rule came in and like just prevented me from protecting myself when I needed to or adjusting a position when I needed to. Like, so when that happens, it's almost like PTSD. It sets me off. But I could have like closed out of everything and been like, oh, it's going to end up the wrong way tomorrow. But I just held tight, got my mind off of it, and here we go. I actually think I'm going to take a break here when I'm just going to be closing out of positions until retrograde is station, and then I'll handle those couple that I was talking about as a Mercury retrograde strategy, which is the 524 puts, the 508, the short position of the 508 calls, and the long position of the 509 calls around the. Well, I'll on the before the 19th, I'll get rid of this position. It'll be probably more depreciated by then, hopefully. I'll be out of these calls by today. Yeah, see, there's a pretty big move here at the beginning of the day. Um, but it looks like the rally turns over somewhere around, it starts to turn over at least somewhere around midday, maybe a little bit before midday, and does like some kind of mixed behavior. And then before the close, there's like this huge move. Hermes, you're too much, man. I got to give him some bacon, guys. Sorry. That's that support right there, right? The Hermit card. So you look at the beginning of the day and we have, well, first off, we got the Hermit card here for the 12th on the 1 year, right? Or on the 1 month for April, right? When we look at the 1 day for April, we've got these Hermit card energies at the start of the day. Hermit cross reading correlation, Hermit card cross reading correlation. And so that's at the very beginning of the day with the trade opportunity here, which is what made me think we probably have this move to the upside or some price swings maybe right around the open, but a big move to the upside out of a trough, which is why I closed out of the short end of my calls and some of my like near-term puts for a good profit. But this is a Hermit. This is the wealth card energy overall for the day, which is to the upside. We have a high correlation at the end of the day, but we also have a unicursal, an ace of discs, and a death card. So I think there's probably like a sharp drop and then a big move back to a high there. Right, and so when we look at the 1 month again, we also have this yellow yellow correlation here, which is the Ace of Wands, right? So we had this indication of a significant low, a lowest low or close, and this is pretty darn close to a lowest low. In any case, that's at the beginning of the day, and then we've got this yellow correlation to the Ace of Wands, which is this notable rally to the upside, offering opportunity to open up a short or close long positions, right? So we should see. There's also a day trade possibility in here for somebody that can day trade. Yeah. Notable move to the upside. One of the trades indicates is difficult to determine exactly what to do, but there's a big move involved in it. And then the other trade involves a period of volatility with a sharp drop that stands out in that period of volatility. This is on the scale of a 1 day. But overall, this is the yellow correlation is on the scale of a 1 month, right? So overall, what I'd want to be on like a 1 day basis, I probably want to be bullish right now. Or I definitely want to be bullish right now, but on a multi-day basis, I want to be bearish, if that makes sense, guys. Hopefully that makes sense. So multi-day, I'd be looking for opportunities in the midst of a move like this to open up a partial long, or excuse me, partial short. And then if I get more opportunity later in the day, I would add to it. If I'm looking to do a day trade, I probably would want to be in a long right now. You could close out of the long after a big move to the upside, and then we start doing sideways rotation at a higher price level, right? There should be sideways rotation, big move higher, sideways rotation. Sorry, let me start over. There should be a big move higher, reaching for distant resistance, then sideways rotation, another big move higher, sideways rotation. That second sideways rotation is where I would probably exit out of the long for a day trade. If you miss that opportunity, you might wait till midday, maybe a little bit before 1 o'clock, but it's a little risky there because it starts to get volatile. And then you probably want to be in a short by 1 o'clock for a day trade into the close. If I'm wrong about into the close, then the following day here on Monday. All right, well, I'll roll back on in a few minutes, guys.